2, 1. What's good, family, and welcome to another episode of Jimmy Byard's podcast right here on WPEB Radio, 88.1 FM, 95.1 FM, West Philadelphia. What's good, family? What's good? We are back in the building, live and in full effect. You know how we do. You know how we do. I'm so glad to be back here, T. I'm so glad to be back behind the microphone doing some things, getting it popping. But anyway, family, remember, you can always call us with your comments or your questions at 215-472-0881. Again, that's 215-472-0881. You can also email us at jimmybondspodcast@gmail.com. Again, it's jimmybondspodcast@gmail.com. It's JIMMYBONDS podcast@gmail.com. Also, family, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Jimmy Bonds Podcast, on TikTok at Jimmy Bonds Podcast. I don't do Twitter anymore, or X, whatever you call it, so you can't follow me there. And make sure you check me out on LinkedIn. No, LinkedIn is popping. I be trying to tell y'all, man. You a business dude, get on LinkedIn. You never know what might pop off. Anyway, family, we are back today, of course, doing our Supporting Black Business series as we always do. And supporting Black businesses is something different than what it used to be. But today we have a special guest in the building. But before I do that, I got to introduce our co-host in the building with us. So first, Lady T, what's up, Mama? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, JB, how you doing? Thank you for the red carpet and the flowers. I appreciate it.
You know you get bouquets of them. And you know I can't forget my other co-host who is new to the game. Welcome to the show. First show. What's up, Lady S? How you doing?
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Oh, don't you even start with that. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, how are you? If you could have heard the conversation before we went on live, or before we went air and these three women were talking, you would have been like, fake me out. Hi, everybody. Lady S in the building. Lady S, thank you for joining us tonight.
I thank you for
First time on the air with us.
me.
It's going to be rocking and rolling. I think I'm loud, but I can care less right now. I'm having a good time. With that being said, family, I got to tell you about our guest today. All right. Somebody I met, tell a little story about it. You know, we were out of the Doomday this year, the Doomday's 50th anniversary, which was popping. We was talking to business owners. We was talking to people out there. And we walked up on this particular table and I saw this young lady behind the table and she was just had this smile gleaming. As you can see now, you see the smile, you see it's popping.
If y'all can see the smile on her
smile
face.
is amazing.
Okay.
That smile is popping.
And so when you walked up to her, it was such a welcoming, like a walk-up welcome. It was kind of like, hey, how are you?
Right.
And, you know, when you received that kind of reception, you're like, yo, who this? Let me find out what's going on.
Right.
Did a little short interview with her, told us a little bit about her business, how she got started, that kind of thing. But what projected me to think about it, I was like, you know, what we need to do is actually get an interview with this young lady to really get her story. She said she was in West Philly, so my radar went up immediately. Like, oh, you in West?
Oh, right.
Oh, you where? Hold up, what?
Family.
On, let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Local.
But family, I want to introduce you to our guest. Her name is Dominique Byard. She is definitely killing it right now in the natural skincare hair game. She is the owner.
Hold on. Don't we got to do a drum roll before we get all of that?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get this drum roll going.
Got it. Dominique Byard is a visionary founder of Jay Denee Naturals, which is a hair salon as well as a skincare. I want to say salon, but I want to say a skincare. What would you define your skincare as?
As personal care.
Personal care?
Because we take care of the skin, the hair, the nails, the home.
Killing it. She started her business out of the need to help her sister. Now, not just her hair business, but more of her skincare business. She started her business because she wanted to find something that would help her sister with what? Eczema. Now, I suffer from eczema. So when she told me about it, I was like, yo, I'm on to you. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
But she has such a great idea and she started her business. How long you been in business now? I think you told me 10, what?
It's been since 2014.
Yeah. So I said 10 years when we first met.
Yes.
So she's been in business for 10 years. She's going to look at it and be like, I haven't been in a building for 10 years, but she's been in business for 10 years.
Correct.
She studied chemistry at Temple, right? She actually graduated top of her class at Empire Beauty School, right?
Yes.
She has been in this game for a minute. She's helped many clients all over the city, but not just in West Philly, but definitely all over the city. Family, I like to describe her as innovative, holistic focused, thoughtful, nurturing, passionate, innovative, community-centered, beautiful, calm, resonant, influential, impactful, strong, and I'm going to say spiritual because you could just feel the spirit just vibing around.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the owner of Jay Denee Naturals, Miss Dominique Byard. Give it up for her. Give it up for her.
Oh, yeah.
Give it up for her. Give it up for it. Now, I done said the whole intro. It's y'all time to ask questions. Go ahead and ask me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Jimmy. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you and these beautiful ladies today.
I didn't plan for this to happen, but it happened the way it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So then, no, you talk about an honor. It's definitely an honor and a privilege. Anytime we get small business owners, particularly that look like us, we always want to find a way to share their story, find a way to make sure we promote them and give them a platform, because there's not enough of that going on for us, right? So, you know, you started your business. As a normal introduction question would be, why did you start your business? And da-da-da-da-da. That's not what I'm going to ask you. What does it mean to you today from when you started Jay Denee Naturals? What does it mean today?
Well, Jay Denee Naturals is, listen, it's honorsome to be in the company of the people that I meet, the people that come into my brick and mortar, the people that I meet on the streets, the people that, you know, I stop and I say, hey, do you have eczema? Or, you know, you can see them scratching or something. You say, yeah, eczema. Like, what have you tried? To just kind of like get into an organic conversation about the needs of the skin, the needs of the hair, the needs of everything. So when I actually first started this company, I started for my sister, who is 21 years younger than me. So she is actually, next week she'll be on her way to college. Go Knights. She's Newman University.
Newman.
Yes. And she currently does not have eczema, but she was 5 years old in school and her hair was falling out in patches. So when we were children growing up, we just used like the regular like Eucerin. And it worked for us. And it was in her hair. No one in our family ever had eczema in the hair or scalp. So we're using all of this stuff and her hair is falling out in patches. And I'm saying to myself, like, hey, like, I'm a cosmetology instructor. And at the time I was teaching at Empire Beauty School. So I'm saying, like, I should know how to do this. Like, I should know how to fix this. And I felt like I failed her. I felt like I couldn't fix it. So then I started reading up on natural things, natural items. I ran into this woman named Victoria. She had a small business called Chic at Freak. Shout out to Miss Victoria.
Shout out to Victoria.
Yes. And she was the one who told me, like, you know, whatever you do, make sure you do it with a purpose. Don't do things just for money. Make sure you do it with a purpose. And at the time, I was literally just looking for a cure for my sister. So once I found the recipe and I made a recipe, and you should have seen me in that kitchen. Nobody ate dinner for a week when I was in that kitchen. When those butters came out, my now ex, he used to say, oh, like, let me order a pizza. We're not going to eat. You're right, because we wasn't going to eat until I got this right. So I would use the products and some things worked and some things didn't. But when I came across this one formulation, it worked.
What was it?
It's our Crown's hair and scalp conditioner. When I tell you, it's literally everything but the kitchen sink inside of that.
Wow.
It's everything but the kitchen sink inside of it. And it's something that's great for the hair and scalp. It keeps the hair and scalp hydrated for 4 days. So you go 4 days without oiling your hair or scalp. And my sister's hair actually started growing. So when she was going to school, the parents were asking my mother, what are you using on her hair? Because everybody noticed the difference. Jade went from having like short hair and bald spots to now she got hair and it's thick. It's thick. So my mom is like, I don't know. Like, my daughter told me that I couldn't touch her hair because between myself and Jada, there are 2 boys. So she hadn't did hair in like 20 years. So now here comes this little girl. And I'm like, Mom, you're not going to give her a braided mushroom like you gave me in 8th grade. Like, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. So when she came home and she said, Dominique, she called me on the phone. Dominique, like, they're asking about the stuff that you use for Jada's hair. And I said, all right, like, what are they asking? She said they want some, like they want to buy some. They want to know where they could get it from. And I was like, Mom, I literally like just made that for Jada. because she had eczema in her scalp. Like, I don't know if it's going to work for her. I don't know, like, the laws. I don't know how to run a business. I don't know how to do any of this stuff.
She said, I ain't trying to get in trouble.
Yes. And she said, well, instead of not knowing, why don't you figure it out? And she just kind of like hung up the phone on me. So now I'm like, all right, mom said I got to do it, so now I got to do it. Anyway, long story short, we started off with this hair product and then all of these butters, all of these beautiful butters. And we went to like our first trade show and people are asking, you got soap? Do you have candles? Do you have beard oils? Do you have hair care? And now I'm taken aback because I just made this one item. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start this company off slow.
Yeah.
I got this hair product and then I got these butters. And that's really all I wanted to do in all honesty. But then people kept asking for, and I kind of felt bad or kind of felt like I was doing a disservice to them by not having it or not learning how to do it.
Right.
So,
Right.
back in the kitchen I went, messing around with some soap, messing around with stuff for shampoo and conditioner, messing around with stuff for beards. And I'm going to tell you something. The beard care for the men.
That sells the most, doesn't it?
It's amazing. Listen, if I don't have that beard bar, that beard poo made, them men come and they side-eye me. They side-eye me hard.
You ain't got the beard oil for real?
Yeah, that's
for real? That's how you feel? That's how you feel?
They said, you said next week. I said, I'm sorry. Like, I kind of got tied up with everything. I said, can you just forgive me? Like, give me another week so I can make this beard poo for you. And they're like, all right. I'm not, but. And they say to me, I got a little bit left.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, all right, I'm going to call you as soon as it's ready. And I do call. And sometimes, people have to remind me because it's so much stuff on my plate sometimes that I definitely can forget. And there's those moments at 3:00 in the morning where I'm going to like my hourly bathroom break and I'm like, I was supposed to call so-and-so. And it's like, well, you can't call them now because it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, go back to bed.
Yeah. Listen, I got two questions for you.
Sure.
I'm going to ask two. First, my first question is, and you can answer this, you can answer it second, but this is my first question. I want you to take it through a day for you. Like, what's a day like for you? Because I when I looked at, doing my research with you, I'm like, yo, she got her hair, she has a salon, but she also has the skincare products, the hair care products. That's a lot by itself. If you have a salon and you have the products, how do you juggle those two? Now, I mean, we can because that's who we are, right? But it's a lot to deal with, right? That's my first question, which you'll answer in a second. My second question is, do you have any products to help hair grow back?
So that really depends on the reasons for the hair loss. So
alopecia.
I'm about to tell you guys something about alopecia. Y'all are going to be so upset, and I'm really, really sorry. And I don't care. A dermatologist could come down here and tell you this, but what we learned as cosmetologists and what I taught for years, alopecia is a condition where hairs fall out and they grow back being replaced by weaker ones until the cycle stops. There is no cure for alopecia. Can you use things to stimulate that area? Yes. Will that area grow back when it's stimulated? It's possible. Will it stay like that? No.
So no matter how much biotin pills you take and Infinity basking leather.
Hey, you talking about it now, ain't you?
The only thing that it's going to do, the hairs that's there, is going to make them feel and appear fuller. But once
the alopecia kick in,
correct. And then there are different types. So you have traction alopecia, which can come from wearing your hair back in ponytails too much. Now, normally, if you didn't do it for too long, usually when you let go of that tension, the hair can grow back because traction alopecia is something that is reversible.
Okay.
Postpartum alopecia is usually when you have a child and your hair falls out, or vice versa, you're pregnant, your hair falls out, and then the child comes and then it grows back. Once you're out of the postpartum stage, the hair grows back. Alopecia itself in general, that's not growing back. And then alopecia totalis, which is alopecia all over the body, which people lose their hair, their eyebrows, their eyelashes, beard.
Everything.
Yeah.
The spots.
Correct.
Just random spots.
Crazy.
That doesn't grow back at all.
Dang. See, I don't hear a lot of people talk about alopecia. You know, it's very prevalent in our community, right? But a lot of people don't talk about it. They just be like, it just happens.
Well, you know what? You got the weave and wig community right about now. Everybody was slack a wig on in a heartbeat, and you never know.
Yeah.
But we also need to know the difference between alopecia and abuse. So if we wearing those wigs and we wearing those caps, when we feel in the moment, we just want to snatch them off. That's not alopecia. That's abuse. Because there are ways that you're supposed to remove those wigs and those caps off your head.
And also maintain your hair.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely.
You used to do hair too, didn't you, like this?
Yes. So she bringing this all day.
Yes.
She's sitting there like, I can see her face. Her face like,
Yeah.
But you didn't answer my first question though.
Yeah, answer his question so I can ask you this
Take
question.
us to the day. What's the day like for you when you wake up in the morning? What's the process?
Oh, so when I wake up in the morning, usually it's an alarm to wake me up, but I smile. I smile and I usually like have my curtains open at night so that the sunlight could come in the morning. So I feel like the sunlight kisses me. So it's like, mwah, like wake up, Dominique.
Wow. Sorry, you know what?
I love that.
See, ain't no sun 4 o'clock in the morning. There ain't no sun 4 o'clock in the morning.
I mean,
when you wake up, to ain't gonna be no sun in the morning.
Because I'm a 4 o'clock browser.
Unless we move to Alaska, ain't gonna be no sun at 4 o'clock in the morning.
So you need to worry about that. Yeah. So
sun on your face,
the sun on my face, which I love. And, you know, I get up. I don't always eat breakfast, but I'm a coffee drinker and I'm a tea drinker. Okay. So in the morning, like I'm going to have my cup of coffee. So when I hit the shop, like depending on what day it is. So if it's a client-free day, whatever I feel in my heart, like whatever music I want to listen to, I'm going to play it. I'm going to pull something out. And I'm going to make something because as of right now, I have 386 products on my website.
Girl
is right.
Girl
is right. You gotta do that.
You got a team of dwarfs in your house to help you get that stuff together.
I wish.
You got to whip this shape.
I wish I had all those little people and all the people in general to help me, but no.
386.
That's a lot.
You got more products than every day of the year.
Yeah, right. Yes. And more.
I didn't even realize that.
Yes.
Oh my, yeah.
So just use a product a product a day. Will keep your hair intact.
That's dope. Nice. That's dope. Okay, my bad. Nice. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if there are no clients, if I don't have to work on the salon side, I'm making something, and the most private thing that I make is soap, because when you make soap, you're working with lye, which is sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide.
Yeah, look at your girl next to you smiling.
Right.
I gotta smile.
It's laughing. We're going to talk about that chemistry.
Although we have talked about it before on air. We're going to let that one be tonight. Let that one be.
So, everything needs to be, it just needs to be me in there. Nobody's in there when I make soap because I don't want to be responsible if something happens to somebody. Lye is very caustic. You can mix the lye in the water and, you know, you can smell it. You can start coughing. So, yes, I wear a mask when I'm working with that. I wear gloves. And that making soap is about the only thing that I use gloves for. And that's because it is absolutely necessary.
As you should.
And this is what I want to say to everybody. Lye is in all soaps. Lye does not stay inside of the soaps by the time it gets to you and it's time for you to use it, because there's a process called saponification where
that's chemistry people. Talking chemistry language.
Right next to your girl right there. Look, chemistry girls over here. The two chemistry girls. Look at her. The team is like, oh, what? Say that word. Say that word again.
Saponification. Saponification is when the air reduces the sodium hydroxide out of the soap until there's no more left.
Dang. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Yeah, no.
So yes, soap is probably like the most private thing that I make. And it is the only thing that I make with gloves on. I have a thing about gloves.
She just became my new best friend.
I have a thing about gloves. So I noticed that people that have their own companies, they're using gloves to like make, I am not the only butter company. They use their gloves to make butters. They use their gloves to make oils or whatever the case may be. I don't, because honestly, I don't know what vinyl is. I don't know what it's made of. I know that there are some things on the periodic table that you mix together, and that's how you make vinyl because it's chemical. But like, so now I got this pure shea butter from Africa, and it's in its purest form. And now I'm going to dirty it
with some gloves.
By putting a glove in it. When I could just scrub my hands, scrub my fingernails, wash my hands all the way up to my elbows. And if anybody has helped me, I usually get help around the festival from like my sister and my mom and everybody.
I can believe it.
They help me. They come in and they like roll up their sleeves and I give them like a little smock and everything. And they wash their hands. And I say, oh no, go back, wash your hands up to your elbows, and make sure they're like fully dry. But
not hand sanitizer?
Not hand sanitizer at all.
Y'all heard that, right, people? Y'all heard it.
But
not
hand
sanitizer.
Even the way that they do butters in Africa, they don't use gloves.
They don't use gloves.
They yeah.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful process. The whole process.
I was gonna say it sounds spiritual, which is why you don't want gloves to touch it. It's kind of like the natural hand affect your spiritual energy in your hands. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't trying to go into spirit about this. I'm just talking about the energies in your hands,
right?
The vibes that you have, the positivity of it. All of that goes into the creation of the butters, the soaps, the candles.
Think about it when you cook and you have to make meatloaf. How you use your hands and you grind everything together. So I get it.
But you think about how they talk about all of these things that are bad for us. We're not supposed to be drinking out of plastic bottles and all these microplastics. And then you want to take these vinyl or plastic or latex gloves and you're going to put them in this pure butter that came straight from Africa.
Yeah.
You're going to put this in this pure oil that came from India.
Yeah.
You're going to put them in all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I mean, that's real though. I completely agree with you. I'm right there with you. Lady, yes, you had something? You had something?
Oh, yes. So, my question is, it's not even a question. I just like understanding everybody's journey, right? So, of course, you're definitely not the same Dominique that you were when you first began. So, what does that evolutionary journey look like of your becoming of self?
Oh, wow. This is exciting. I'm going to tell you since you asked and you really want to know. I see myself in the future, and this is way after I finish college and get my PhD and be a chemistry teacher and possibly a dermatologist because I'm thinking about weaning into that. And I'll put a pin in that and remind me, and I'll get back into that for you.
There needs to be more of us in that lane. Go ahead.
But
I'm sorry.
What I want to do is I want to have a lab where we can hire our people and we can teach our people and our people can learn how to make and create things. So I want to be Byard and Byard. I don't know like what the second name would be, like Byard and Byard, like Procter and Gamble, like Johnson and Johnson.
Right.
That is like my overall, like that's like number one on the bucket list.
Speak it into existence.
Okay.
It's coming.
There you go.
It's coming. I feel it in my toenails. It's coming.
She's like a modern day CJ. What is Madam CJ Walker?
Yeah,
killing the game right now.
And
modern.
Don't even go to see Madam CJ. Sarah Breedlove.
I'm telling you, she did all her own stuff, right? They figured all out herself, right?
Yeah.
She sold her products door to door until she had them stores and she distributed them and all that kind of. Like, listen, you're killing it right now. Go ahead. My bad. I interrupted again.
Fine.
Go ahead.
Right. So we're going to pull the pin out. So my absolute reason for signing up for chemistry, which because first it started out as chemistry, I've gotten a lot of clients over like the past 2 years that have cerebric dermatitis in their scalp, which if you don't know what it is, it just looks like a really bad case of dandruff. And in certain cases, it's built up, harbor sweat, so it smells bad. And, we're using things like the tea tree shampoos and oils to try to like get rid of it, but it's not working because cerebric dermatitis is a form of a fungus inside of the body. So it makes the head itch, but you're not supposed to scratch it, because if you scratch it,
it bleeds more.
It makes more, and you can bleed. So you can end up like hurting your scalp. So what they've been doing is everybody's been going to see their dermatologist. And the dermatologist has been giving them this shampoo. Now, don't ask the name of some of them begin with a K, some of them begin with a T, like potato batata. I know the shampoo is pink because they brought it in and I've used it. And you can only put it in the scalp, because if you put it on the hair, it's going to dry the hair out. So what it is it's some kind of medicine for the scalp. And also, they want you to use it every 3 days. We don't have enough moisture in our bodies to shampoo our hair every 3 days. So we're on the negative side already, having cerebric dermatitis, and now you guys are prescribing us something that's going to dry us out, like Accutane for the face. True. So I say, you know what? I said, I can't keep servicing my people like this. I can't keep allowing them to go to a dermatologist to bring this shampoo in my shop, and now I had to figure it out. So now I'm behind making like little special oils and just trying to dig it out. But when I signed on for chemistry, that was one of the main reasons why I signed on. Aside from learning how to, what do they call?
What are they? What?
Stabilizers to give products a shelf life.
Got you.
Stabilizers to give products a shelf life, and just to know more about the products in nature, because on a periodic table, there are so many things that are formed in nature and so many things that are made up.
Very true.
So maybe like my 4th week in school, I was drowning in math. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I mean, like, it's funny now, but it definitely wasn't funny in class.
Right.
You could move the X. When I was in school, the X stayed on the left side.
Right.
Now the X is on the right side or the left side. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down.
Yeah, that new math.
I was like, oh my goodness, the X is on the wrong side, and everybody just turned and looked at me
that's
like,
that new math.
Girl, like, you
said you were showing your age.
I was. I definitely was.
You had a bunch of young kids in that class too?
It was.
They was young.
It was, because one of them looked at me and said, do you know what a vertical line is? And I said, yes. One that doesn't run the same way as the horizon. After the 4 weeks, I had decided that I was going to do chemistry with teaching.
No doubt.
And now going into my 2nd year, I'm going to take a couple of, I guess it would be called pre-med class, like the public health and education classes for that. And I'm going to minor in botany, horticulture, botany, and health and fitness. So there is going to be a lot on the plate, but it's enough. Like, I got a spoon. I can eat all of this off the plate.
I say all the time.
Yes.
So sometimes you eat the macaroni and cheese, and you come back, you see the turkey on the side. I'm going to come back and get this turkey. And sometimes I'm going to get this cranberry sauce. Then sometimes I'm going to get these cabbage. And then make a whole full plate, but you can eat the whole thing and just got to eat it in spurts. That's all.
That's it.
So,
Lady T?
I do have a question for you, because I ask every guest that we always have, if you had one story to tell, what would be your one story? Like, what's the one thing that sticks with you as the story that you tell every time? What's your one story? This one time at band camp?
I mean, the story of Jada.
Yeah.
Okay.
The story of Jada, how we got started.
Okay.
Because if it was no Jada,
you don't think you got it started?
I don't think so. I don't think, like, if she was never here, and it's a funny story about that. Like, my mom, when she was having my youngest brother, she came in and she said, because I was waiting for a girl, she said, "You're going to be my only princess." And I was like, "Dang." I was like, can't she like try again, like one more time? But at this point, like, she's 37 years old. And back then it was like, at 40, you're not having kids. And back then, now they having kids at 50. So,
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was going to get her tubes tied after she had my brother, and they wouldn't tie him because they said she was losing too much blood. So she went home, and then when she came back, they said, "Oh, Miss Byard, congratulations!" And she said she started crying.
She was like, "I want more
in
kids."
the waiting room, and she was like, "I don't know how this happened. My son is 6 months old or something like that, because they're like 14 or 16 months apart or something like that,
Yep.
or 18, because she always corrects me. They're months apart, and she's crying, and I'm like, "Mom, like, it's okay. Like, people have kids all the time."
But not like that.
That's what she said. That's what she was looking at. It's not a big deal.
Late in the game.
Yeah.
Late.
So
Yeah.
she had Jada at 38, and
Your first little sister.
yes,
Yay.
and she's something else, but she is something special too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick little power break. We're going to be right back. Got to do a radio ID. Family, listen to WPEB Radio, 88.1 FM, 95.1 FM, West Philadelphia. Remember, you can always call us with your comments, your questions, 215-472-0881. Again, that's 215-472-0881. You also can email us at jimmybondspodcast@gmail.com. Again, it's jimmybondspodcast@gmail.com. It's JIMMYBONDS podcast@gmail.com. And again, family, we'll continue our conversation with the lovely Miss Dominique Byard. She's killing this, the owner of Jay Denee Naturals, right over here in Woodland Avenue. What's the address?
4624 Woodland Avenue.
4624 Woodland Avenue, 46 in Woodland. Y'all make sure y'all go over there. If you're over in Southwest, and ain't that far. A lot of people are like, Southwest? No, that's on the good side of Southwest, okay? Shout out to my people in Southwest. There's no bad side of Southwest. I'm just saying. I don't want nobody coming at me kind of, Jimmy, you said. I'm going to tell you a quick story, though. I just heard the sirens going. So when I left here earlier, right, real quick, I was on my way to go get something to eat. And I decided to run a red light. And I got pulled over.
Okay.
And I never get pulled over, right? I got pulled over. I'm over here, bricks, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this ain't good. This ain't, I'm like, I'm sitting there just like, this ain't good at all. This cannot be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull over and they take it forever. They come up to the car. Like, your license and registration, sir? Yes, here's my license. Here's my registration. Here's my insurance stuff. And they looking at me and they're like, okay, all right, we'll be back. Next thing I heard on the radio, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Threw my license right in the car. We got to go. And he's gone. I was like, wow. I said, thank you, God.
Saved by the
Thank
shots.
you, God. I want to be like, saved by the shots. I want to say saved by the shots.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully whoever was shooting, nobody got hurt. I just hope it was like that.
Correct.
But you was shooting at the right time for me, homie. You was doing it at the right time.
They're looking out for you, Jay.
Yo, listen, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my phone like, you driving while black. I'm a black man. He got the flashlight in the car, looking for all kind of stuff. I'm like, dude, I got 2 kids. My car is crazy. What you talking about? You got the guns in this job. I just want to tell that story because I just thought it was crazy. I was like, yo. And then I went and did what I had to do. I'm thinking about it now with the sirens. I'm like, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Anyway, back to it, Dominique. Back to it. Supporting our black business. You having a good time?
I am.
You like this?
I do.
I love this. I
She
love
is so
learning
smiling
about
through the
people.
mics right
You see
now.
her smile?
She is
You
smiling
see
through the
her
mics. You can
smile?
catch her energy.
Listen,
Okay.
yo.
Over the waves.
That smile.
Yes.
Isn't she lovely?
Go ahead, yes.
Go, girl.
Isn't she wonderful?
Uh-huh.
Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute. Oh, that's how her skin look, y'all. I promise you.
Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. I love it. My bad. We right back at it. Ladies, yes, you had something. Lady, you had something you want to say, right?
Okay, so Jay Denee?
Denee.
Denee?
Yes.
Okay, so is that like your sister's full name?
No, actually, she's Jada Burrell. Our middle names are somebody else's middle names.
Wow.
Yes. No longer that. Yeah.
So you mean like a family member? Another
Yes.
family member? Yeah, that's
Yes.
dope. All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And everybody was born on somebody's birthday.
Oh, that's
So,
dope.
That's
We all,
unique.
we all
that's
share
really
birthdays.
unique.
Nobody has like their own.
Wow.
That's kind of fly.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Okay.
fly. That's what's up.
Yes.
That's what's
Okay.
up. That's what's up.
Okay.
But her
Because-
name is Jada.
Okay.
So there's Jay.
Okay.
And my middle name is Denee.
Okay.
Like my first name, my mom wanted to be different when she spelled it.
Okay.
So she put the accent over the E, and it's not Dane, it's Denee, and
Okay.
it has an accent over it.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. That's French.
Yeah. Look, you talking to Shatana over here, okay?
Yeah, right. We listen. All of us got these names. I ain't gonna lie. All of us got these names.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, no, but I like the name, but I was just like, all right, so what's the story behind the name? But it makes sense now. All right.
That's
so it's like a
unique.
sister thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
cute.
you check out her website. She got a picture of her sister right there. When you look at her bio, her little sister standing right there,
That's
and
what's
she
up.
grinning from ear to ear. Look, you think it was her daughter, but I was like, wait a minute, is that her? That's her
That's
sister.
my sister.
That's
Don't
dope.
say that. She gets upset too.
I know she would.
They
That's not
say
my mama.
your mom. She be like, no, it's not my mom.
Okay. And by the way, people, it smells so good in here.
Yo, y'all have a clue.
so
Y'all have a
good
clue.
in
They had to
here.
stop me
When I-
from smelling the stuff.
When I
all
walked in the
up-
studio, I was like, goodness gracious.
Like, what is that? It's like,
What is that?
who's cooking?
She
Like,
got
what is going
She'll
on?
never text me and be like, how many people are going to be there? She was like, what kind of scents do you wear? I was worried. I was like, is that because you allergic to scents? Or what is that about? Like, and I would ask you. I was like, wait a minute. But no, she was bringing gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts to everybody. Look, this stuff got me. I'm telling you.
Mm.
I'm telling you.
So
And I'm telling you.
Oh.
Look at this joint.
Oh, it's like, all right, so Jimmy is holding something that looks like, what is that, like a
It's like a
sweet
pie.
potato pie, possibly? Because I ain't going to say pumpkin.
It actually is a sweet potato pie.
Nice.
Don't.
But is it a
don't
candle?
knock pumpkin because
I mean, I don't have a
do
problem with a
pumpkin
pumpkin.
ones too.
But like,
You said don't knock pumpkin. Is that what you said? What you trying
because
to
I'm
say?
just saying, when,
I'm just saying, don't knock it
do
because
black folks knock pumpkin?
there's something for everyone.
yes.
That's
But
why
you know,
she-
That's
That's why she has 386 products.
Yeah, I didn't want your black card to get revoked, so I just went with the sweet potato pie.
Oh, you
know
know
what I mean?
what?
But is that a candle?
It is a candle. It's like the
Aw.
little dollop on top. That's like the little whipped cream. Like
Yes.
Yes.
So hold on.
That
Jimmy,
joint
I
is
sent you
lit.
pictures and I sent you a video, so I'm to assume possibly later on Jimmy will probably post the
I am
pictures
gonna
in the
post this.
video that
I
I
am.
took of the products that
Yeah.
she brought in.
It's too dope. It's
Yes.
too dope in the what's the name?
It smells so good.
And this is the healer special.
Ooh.
I'm looking at right now. What it looks like, it has a heel. I'm gonna let you pronounce this. Heel neem. So
yes.
Is that how you
Neem is
pronounce it?
correct. Yes.
Neem?
So the Healer Special Butter was made for a little cousin of mine who had eczema and the folds of her arms so bad that she couldn't fold them. But she couldn't do coconut oil. She couldn't do cocoa butter.
Oh.
And I forget, it's one more thing that she couldn't do. So again, I'm in that kitchen and
Cooking it up.
I
Whipping
started
it up.
ripping
Whipping it up.
things, and I gave it to her mom, and I said, cousin, try this for little cousin, see what happens. And she sent the picture, and she said, I wish I had taken a picture of
A before. Yeah.
And
now it's after. You're going to get a bunch of those coming.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to look. Ingredients: shea, combo butters, shea, hemp seed, apricot, pumpkin,
Oh, wow.
black seed, grape seed. What is this? Botanical.
it's botanical
No.
oil. So
Yeah, botanical and olive oils.
yes,
Turmeric and
Yes,
tea tree.
honey.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
These are all natural. These are all natural products.
they're all natural.
These are all natural
All
products.
natural.
You ever think
Made
about
from
making
the earth.
deodorant?
This is dope.
All right, so
I'm just saying, because I mean, she making everything else. I'm just saying
You want me to
deodorant. They could be up there.
Because I think this
so
for you, Jimmy.
deodorant, and I, we have a love-hate relationship.
Are you serious?
Yes. So
I would love to smell like apple pie after I wipe my underarms. I'm just
you
saying.
hear that? You hear that?
Yo.
a love-hate relationship, and I mean this could be another reason why like school is going to be effective for it. So I can make it, but it doesn't hold the way I would like it to.
Okay.
Because people would say, no, it's fine. Like, I'll get the wipes and I'll put it back
I mean,
on.
I
But
can't just dollop it on my finger and just swipe it under my. No.
no, I made it in a tube. I made it like
Oh,
a
you did?
solid
You were
in a
able to make
tube.
one too? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't like the dollop because, like, remember Tussie? Like you had like the little French manicure.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Okay.
So no. So let's like put the lid on it and keep it moving. But it did. I didn't get enough hours.
Okay.
Of protection for it. And in heat like this, you need protection.
Right. She was like, after 2 hours, you may have to re-swipe.
Yeah, no, I don't want my
Swiper, no
customers.
swiping.
Okay.
Yes.
We be swiping all day.
Yeah.
But you be amplifying all
Swiper,
day.
no swiping.
Swiping, yes.
Amplifying all day.
Listen,
Yes.
say, what you doing? Oh, I'm just doing my regular.
Yeah. Right. You smell this apple pie?
Right.
Smell good, don't I? Raising all my hands.
Like, yes. Somebody be like, where the bakery at?
Smell good. Smell good.
Yeah.
Apple pie, girl. Apple pie.
Smell
Yes,
good.
yes.
I think this is for you though, Jimmy. It says beard butter.
I mean,
For beard
Jimmy,
and
you got a
scalp.
little facial thing going on.
Build a beard and scalp. I need to my scalp. Yo.
So
My
this
scalp.
one over here, it has shea, mafura, mango, cocoa, combo butters, hemp seed, Jamaican black. Wait, I gotta turn it.
And when I say she putting the chemicals together, she putting
Yeah,
them together.
she doing it all. Rosemary,
Mm.
black seed oil, shea and black seed oil, lavender, mint. Come on with the mint,
Jimmy, you gonna be
sage,
smelling good.
growth essential oil, and blend. Come on, she be when she say she be in the kitchen cooking. Mama in the kitchen cook.
I'm about to kick them off from me. Get away. No,
She is doing that.
Hold on. So not only would he be smelling good, but his beard would be softer.
Beard would be full. It'll be fuller.
I feel good.
So the
But would
beard
he be
care.
oily?
No.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Okay.
So the beard care came, I guess I'm going to say the perfect time.
Okay.
There was an older gentleman that asked he wanted a beard oil with neem oil in it. And if you've ever smelled neem oil in its raw form, it does not smell nice.
Oh, okay.
So I had made, small batches, but it was a total of 48. And out of 48, I sold 2 beard oils because they couldn't stand or
the
take the smell.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I'm saying, like, I want to be a no-waste company. Like, so I turned them into soaps. I cut them up, and I just gave them to the guys and said, like, it was a beard oil, now it's a beard soap. Like, use it on your beard. Like, it's a one-time thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had 3 people come up to me, and that's my rule. If 3 people ask for something, I got to do it.
Right.
I had 3 people ask me for the beard bar, and I was like, no, that was just kind of like a one-time thing. And after the 3rd person asked, and I was like, well, it was just kind of a one-time thing. He was like, but can't you make it a every-time thing?
Okay.
Of course.
He said, I had a patch on my beard that would not grow, and I used that bar, and it grew.
You gonna have me looking like a straight Philly bull.
I'm just saying, I was taken aback
Because you want to grow your beard, right?
It
I'm
wasn't
just
a
about to.
product. It wasn't a product that I physically used because
Yeah, you don't have a beard.
correct.
Like, if you had a beard, then I can see. Yeah,
You would be
right.
kind of cute with one, but I'm just saying.
If I had one, I would wax it or fuck it up.
She's a better lady. She's a better lady.
She was like, what you mean? My beard though, but you hate it.
Let me show you guys how to do this. I can see it on Instagram Reels right now. Let me show you how to do it. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I'm just saying, but it would be a bunch of haters though. It would be a bunch of haters. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, so you were saying like it won't leave an oily residue, but it will make his beard full, and his beard will be smelling good
and shiny. So the oils that are in the beard oils and the beard butter, they penetrate through the second layer. Okay. So everyone talks about like the layers of the skin. You got 3 layers.
Mm-hmm.
You got the epidermis, the dermis, and the subcutaneous layer.
Okay.
Olive oil is a big thing for just kind of like getting down to that second layer. The only thing is olive oil does not always absorb quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the oils inside of the beard oil, they absorb quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing for the butters. They absorb quickly. So Jimmy got this white shirt on today. If he was to pop his beard oil on, he doesn't have to worry about
the stains
residue
on his shirt or any type of residue because it's going to absorb into his beard.
Okay, so question. How long would it take for Jimmy's beard to kind of have that full effect? Is it like a week thing, a month thing,
It's like
3
a 6
months?
month thing.
Yeah.
No.
Or does it depend on the person?
I want to say it depends on the person, but I honestly cannot answer that.
Okay.
Because I don't have a beard. I will say this.
Jimmy, put it on right now.
I had
Come on, let's go. Where's it?
I ran out of shampoo.
Let's do it.
And
Let's go live.
From day one. From day one.
Do it.
Day
I
one.
ran out of shampoo and I used one of those beard bars, and I had a patch that was kind of like teetering in the center of my head. And I had noticed, remember, I only used it one time, but I had noticed in like the 3 weeks that it had grew some, like it strengthened itself.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, I have a question. Oh, okay.
I have an answer.
Yeah. How do we do this? Is it a step 1, step 2, step 3? What?
So
is that
step 1 is always
so
the cleanse. So
is this?
Nope.
No?
It's this guy with the nozzle on it.
Right here.
That's your beard poo.
So that's your shampoo, Jay. So you just
What's
put
it called,
what?
Beard poo.
Like
it's
shampoo.
It's not a shampoo. It's a beard poo.
Okay, sorry.
Beard poo.
The guys will correct you.
Oh, sorry, fellas.
They don't play about their stuff.
Okay.
So
put your beard poo on.
So
does he have to shake it, or he just directly
and
put it on?
do he need water with it?
Directly put it on.
Okay.
It's always best to work on some type of like wet or moist skin. Wet or moist skin. You want to massage it
like
in.
right after you take a shower?
Or in the shower.
Well, Jimmy, it's a sink out there, so go ahead and like wet your hands. Wet your hands and like kind of pushing up your hair.
We'll hold it down for you real quick.
Yes.
We're trying to walk you through it.
Right.
They said they want to use the product now. They said, I'm not waiting until I go home.
Not even that
now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like,
y'all serious?
Yeah, we're going to hold it down.
Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Ladies having a good old time.
Now, see,
This ain't Jimmy Bond's podcast anymore. This is the ladies' podcast.
So
Shout out to
it's one of
Dominique.
those things. So like when you get home, you'll be an expert at it.
I
You know
know.
what I mean?
And so then.
And she right here in front of us. So like, why not?
And then this is the second.
Yeah,
and then this is the third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So
So,
go.
Jimmy, we're gonna give you 15 seconds.
So let's talk about while Jimmy Bonds is
15 seconds
trying out everything.
60 seconds
Like
to
1
wet his,
minute.
just to run to the sink and wet his beard and come
You
back.
need to massage it in for the full effect.
Oh, for the full
but
60
we need him to get
seconds.
his hands wet and kind of get the beard wet and then do it in front of us. Because, we
Right.
got the
We
camera
gonna
right
listen to her
there.
because she got that chemistry kit.
Hey. So this crowns,
Yeah.
hair and scalp, that's more so for me, right? For everyone though, but I'm just saying for me though. we're gonna personalize this.
Okay.
So right now, Lady S has braids in her hair. So would she like kind of put that in between her
Absolutely
braids?
can put it in her hair and scalp.
Okay.
So crowns is made with shea butter and turmeric, but when I tell you everything but the kitchen sink, and everything is ground up. So think about like back in the day when we had African Pride hair grease.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And all those what all these sticks and stuff in this grease? They were herbs back then, and now crowns is actually herbs in the grease. You have chibi powder, you have rosemary, you have roses, lavender, peppermint, lemongrass, everything that's going to help to nourish and fortify and strengthen the hair and scalp.
I just want to say this too. You are inspiration to me as a mother. And the reason being is I did have to come from behind the chair because of ailments. However, I handed it over to my child. She'll be 21 in October.
Shout out to her.
And that's Sanaa Layla. That's right. That's So Layla on IG. And she does my braids, and she only does natural hair care. My daughter started this journey where, because her hair, she wanted her hair to grow, right? And she had different type hair. She started doing natural, put together stuff in the kitchen. And it's literally on IG, and you can see her journey. And her hair started from here in a year from here, and it came right here.
So you were like maybe mid neck,
huh?
Like maybe
mid-neck, like right here,
like under the chin,
and it was right here now, and. But she has never, we hear about Madam C.J. Walker, and everything like that, right? But it's good for our children to see someone live and live in color in the flesh. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing it, paving the way as well, and doing it on another level with the times.
Right.
You know? So that's why I said, you know, even though I'm here first time, right? Good experience, but just being able to witness just, you know, all of this, and you being the African American Black Hebrew sister that you are. That's what I'm saying. Philly native, right. Doing your thing. So we got Jimmy Bonds back here in the studio.
So
and
now
he
he did the first one.
I need my brush. I need my brush in my life.
Okay, so he puts he has to wet his beard.
Yeah, you wet it.
Stuff in his beard,
and you
he has to go and rinse it
she
off.
She said 60.
So
I don't want to rinse it off. It smells too good.
But it's still going to smell like that afterwards, I promise you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you I was out of shampoo again.
His beard poo,
I used all beard poo on my hair.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so now,
how long you leave it in for?
So like how many strokes does he have to do?
Massage.
60 seconds.
Right,
yeah, massage it. Yeah.
Get the massage.
You gonna put some more in it.
And then you go,
He put some, now is there a certain amount that he should put on? Is he doing too much?
I ain't never too much.
All right, but you only got for only 60 seconds, yo.
Only
60 seconds.
You can't tell people how to manage their products. I'm going to say that.
Okay.
I am a product mismanager. I am the definition of getting high on your own supply.
Oh wow!
I just have enough of it.
Come on,
around for
we get high.
6 bottles. I'm just
like,
saying.
I think it's coming from a chemist, right?
Keep rubbing, Jay. Keep rubbing.
Yes.
Don't give up.
But I'm saying, like, I slather butter on like it's no tomorrow.
Okay. Now, question: when you were talking to Lady S, and you were talking about like she could put it in her hair with her braids or whatever, would that make her hair like frizzy compared to with her braids, or would it just like perfectly blend? Because you know how sometimes if you have braids in your hair and then you start putting stuff in your hair and your braids look totally different. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like your natural hair is all frizzy, but your braids look all kind of straight. So like,
it's gonna make it shiny. It's not a pomade or anything, so there are no waxes in it.
Okay.
So it's not going to like lay it down. So her hair is going to stay exactly the way it is, except for it's just going to be shiny.
Okay. All right.
Because it's getting some hydration in it.
Not good. Because honey, baby, I'm going to tell the truth. I don't do nothing but get up and keep it moving. Until my child did. She be like, you can't do that, Mom. I be like, listen, I ain't got time for all that.
Scalp will be looking shiny, okay?
I know, because I'm going to tell her when she get home, can you put this in here?
There you go.
Okay.
But no.
So out of all of your products that you do have, which one is your favorite?
Your favorite. You want me to be biased?
Which one is your favorite? Not the one that sells the most, but the one you like the most.
I have to choose just one.
Okay, we'll go ahead and rock out.
So my favorite soap is any straight coconut oil soap because I am a sud lover. Now, we all know that like we don't need suds to clean our bodies. That's like a mindset thing.
But I like suds too.
I love suds. Our straight coconut oil soaps are going to give you the maximum amount of suds. I'm telling you, it's going to give you suds down to the nub. You know how you had like the little nub of soap left? I'll do it until it's no more.
There you go.
Wow. No more.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this one of these over here?
Yes. This guy right here.
This one?
Mm-hmm. This one.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Ah.
So you got Tumi, which is a turmeric soap, which helps with dark spots, evening out skin tone, not skin bleaching. I want everybody to know it's just going to even your skin tone out. So if you have blemishes or dark spots, it helps to get rid of them. It's not going to make you 3, 5, 10 shades lighter. It's just going to even out your skin tone. So if you're looking for that, that is not here.
Okay. Now question. What makes your turmeric soap better than the little turmeric pads that they sell?
What? I don't know what's in their turmeric pads, but I know what's in my turmeric soap.
Okay. Nice answer.
I know it's in my turmeric soap. I know it's turmeric in it, and I know on the top I put some calendula flowers and some chamomile flowers, which is really good for sensitive skin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Coconut oil has great cleansing properties, and it's good for all skin types, and it's anti-inflammatory, so it's turmeric. So
okay, she said no poof. Okay, so you say you like your coconut. You like your turmeric. Okay, I'm listening.
You did
and
it?
Then,
so you got to do the second one.
I'm stuck on this one butter that I made.
It's the second
that I said I wasn't going to make for anybody. Because it was my personal mix. But every time I went somewhere, they would say,
the steps.
I don't know what that is. but you smell good.
So, like, what kind? So you're saying it's like a butter, but is it like a body butter?
It is a body butter.
Oh,
So
do it in order.
It's our normal blend, but the only thing is the scent is lemongrass. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm biased to lemongrass. I love lemongrass,
but does lemongrass blend with everybody's body chemistry, or does it just blend really well with your body chemistry?
Well, I'm gonna say it blends well with mine because
yeah, because you know how some things work for some people, and then somebody else might put it on and be like, ugh.
Like that's when I started making the butter. So I would do lemongrass, coconut scent, and sandalwood.
Okay,
that would be all that would be in my butter.
Okay,
and I call it the base.
Okay,
because sometimes I'll leave it like that. Sometimes, I might put a little body oil on or just some perfume or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
And people will still say that. I don't know what that is, but you smell good.
Okay.
So I said, man, I said, these people, as I was in a coffee shop, and that's all they kept talking about. They couldn't even take their customers. I said, you got a customer? Like, oh, I got a customer. But all they kept saying was like, you smell so good. I don't know what that is, but you smell good. So I made it into a butter. I went against my own.
Did you bring it today?
I did not bring. I don't know what that is, but you smell good.
But it is one of your favorites.
Yeah, but it sells out really fast.
Okay. Hold on. We're going to get back to Jimmy. So, Jimmy, what stage are you on right now? You on stage 2?
3.
Oh, yeah,
oh wow.
3.
So, what happened to stage 2?
Oh, he was doing that while y'all were.
Okay, so stage 2 was what? What did he have to do for stage 2?
Put the oil on.
Okay, so you put the spray on? Okay, so stage 1, you have to beard poo it.
It's Bill poop. It feels like it's like a detangler kind of thing. Like it's not just a moisturizer, but I guess a enhancer.
Okay.
And then you put that on, and then I guess taking it off, sets up the face and the hair forward.
Okay.
Step 2.
Okay.
Step 2 with the spray. The spray smells great. I can smell like the spray.
Okay.
Spray is good. And then step 3 is the butter. That butter, I ain't gonna tell you what that butter felt like. I was like, I was getting a little evil with that butter, because that butter felt like...
He was trying to put that on first before step 2. I was like, wait, no.
Wait, what is this? Wait a minute.
He was like, it feels so soft. It feels so soft. I'm like, oh. I'm going to tell y'all what Dominique did for the male community. He set y'all up. She set y'all up, and I'm going to tell y'all why. Because when you use this beard butter, every female is going to want to bite into you. I guarantee. Right now, it smells so
so scrumptious.
Just
delectable. Loving it.
Hold on, Jimmy. Your beard looking kind of full.
Already.
I didn't do anything.
I'm about to go outside.
I don't know about the fullness, but it's shining.
It's shining dark. Like the moon shining on me right now.
We're sorry. We should have done it before and after.
It's okay.
We ain't never gonna be like that.
I'm sure he has pictures.
She now has a fan and a fanatic. From beyond a 46 and Woodland. Hey, no, what's good?
Is that you, Jay?
What's good?
Here comes Jay.
Here he come. Y'all better close the door. Here comes Jimmy. Don't let him in. He's a nice guy, but he's a little crazy.
I smell you.
I'm telling you.
You smell good.
I'm trying.
No cologne. Right. No cologne. She said, what kind of scent do you use? I said, I normally wear cologne, blah, blah, blah. I was like, she was like, okay. Now I'm wearing this from now on.
And my Tiffany Haddish voice, that is mine. She's good. Okay. That's
fine. Studio smell amazing.
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't know.
It's like very manly.
Not at all.
See?
I'm about to have my...
Look, he will not be called Jimmy no more. It'll be Jimsters.
I'm going to bring my son over there, John. Probably bring my boy over there. Like, you can get your hair done and you gonna get your eczema together. I'm telling you.
You know who she need to really get in business with?
Who?
Styles by Young.
Oh, she would kill the game with him.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Because
beard and everything.
Yes, not even that, but because of his
caliber brothers. Most of them, a lot of them are from the community,
if he
and they got beards.
them up, and then she had them smelling good.
Could you imagine that?
I'm trying to
Could you imagine that?
Oh,
don't start.
You know what?
I'll put
we're gonna have to connect you with somebody.
There we go.
I'll put you there. He does high end fashion.
Okay.
The suits,
And I was
socks,
just
ties,
asking him.
handkerchiefs. He's probably jumping in the cufflinks. He was one of the last interviews we had in here a little while ago. If you check it out on my Instagram, it's one of the last things I posted. You might have looked at it.
And I was asking him, like, yo, you should make something that smells good to match your swagger.
And he's a Muslim brother.
Here you come.
Okay.
And he's a Muslim brother, so he has a beard. A
Yes,
real big
here
one.
you
Long
come.
one. You know what I mean? So
There I come.
Listen.
Guys with her beard put.
There she comes.
you
Yep.
got it. You need a spokesperson. You need a spokesman? I'll be a
Right,
spokesman.
right.
You do.
I'll stand right in front of your store and come off the dome.
Mhm.
Come off the dome. I'll stand right there. Tell Byron to get a camera. We'll be right in front of that.
Let start saying, come
Fine.
smell me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
Come smell me.
I'll be in the middle of the street. Hey, come here, baby. Let me talk to you. How I smell? I smell good. I smell good.
Yeah.
I got it right here. Right here. Jay Denee Naturals. Go in there and get you some. I'm telling you, go in there and get you some. You want a man smelling like this? Go in here and get your man some of this.
Look.
I'm telling you.
You can grow a beard.
That's you grow a beard.
Grow one now.
You like beards? You don't like beards, but you're going to like them after this. You might not be
like,
wear that every day.
go ahead and tell him just put it on his bare skin
Every
and grow a
day.
beard.
Listen, it smells
Give him 3 weeks
amazing.
TBI.
Thank
It's
you.
so
Yes.
bad. Like, you know how people wash their face when they go to sleep? I'm not washing my face when I go to sleep.
You absolutely are.
I want my beard, my
You
pillows
can
to
do it
smell like
all
this.
over again, but
Do
we're
we got
not
a
going to do
spray?
that.
Do we got a spray like a aroma spray, anything like that? Any
So
kind
yes,
of
I do make them.
waters?
I'm going to be honest with you. They sell out so
I know. I
fast.
believe it. I
They
believe
you
sell
it.
bring
out
one
so
in today?
fast. No, because they sold out. So all right.
Well, when we getting some back in?
Yo, listen.
Let me
I
explain the
got- We need to
process.
get her some interns. We need to get her some interns. We need to get some interns, right? Let's get her some interns, okay?
The process is, so I make the base and then I put the base into, maybe I want to do 12 jars.
Okay.
So I put the base into like one thing and I'll put the scent in and then I have to let it marinate. I have to let it wait. I have to let it mature.
I got
So
you.
you can't just like pour it and then drop the essential oil or the scents in and then be like, oh, here you go. No, you gotta let it marinate. And that's why
What's the marination like? How long does that take?
4 weeks.
Okay. Oh, but you
So
know
we
it's gonna
gotta
be
wait a
worse.
minute. We gotta wait 4 weeks.
Yes.
That's what you
Good
trying
thing
to tell
some of
us.
Those who wait.
Gotta wait a month.
I wait.
So Jimmy,
What?
you said you're gonna be at the door, right?
I'm gonna be there 4 weeks.
3 o'clock in the
3
morning.
o'clock in the morning.
You're gonna be
She
waiting.
working.
But
You
I'm
know,
not-
she said 4 o'clock in the morning she'd be
Yeah.
up.
I
that was me.
I
That's me at
said
4 o'clock.
4
That's me at
o'clock. I'm bathroom break. So I
Oh,
go to the
bathroom
bathroom
break. I
every
got
hour
you.
on an hour because I drink so much water.
Got you.
Yeah.
So,
clocking it.
so 3 o'clock, if you call me, I'm going to answer. It might not sound like this, but
I'ma
I'm going to answer. Yes.
She technically don't wake up until the sun, kisses her skin.
on her skin. That's right.
She don't wake up till the sun.
Her and that summer come run.
Glowing, which means the sun been kissing.
Yes. That son and her is one. What you talking about?
She
Girl, this-
wake up until the sun kisses.
Listen,
That's right.
the products are great. The energy is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell with this is not like a one thing that I decided to do hair and then it became this. It's like, no, you're seriously passionate about it.
The story behind
And the
it.
story behind it too, but not even
Mhm.
just the story, the depths of the educational process
Mhm.
in which she goes. I see a lot of people make body butters and this kind of thing. I don't know many chemists that really
Like, she went
dive
to
into this
school.
thing. Yes, went to school for it and still in school for it.
Yes.
And it's like let's continue to evolve.
And let's teach people as we grow.
Listen,
Yeah, there you
Go
go.
watch that in CJ Walker's movie and tell me it's not what she's doing right now.
Yeah.
I don't think she's mimicking it or trying to duplicate it.
Mhm.
She's doing it her own way.
That's
Yes.
right.
But what I'm seeing more than anything else and what I'm feeling is that it's so sincere, it's so pure, like the products that she creates, it's destined to hit the way it's supposed to hit. Now, you talk about eczema for black folks, white folks got eczema too.
Mhm.
They do.
I grew up with a friend of mine, my best friend, my Chris, his eczema was way worse than mine. His fingers would be cracking.
Ooh.
And all they would give him was steroid cream.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if he had some other kind of way to kind of work on this and
He
get
had
this
some
together.
black love.
So, and I'm serious. I'm dead serious. You might have some white moms or white dads come around and be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
no,
my
I
son,
do.
that's you on 46 in Woodland, so it ain't like
Yes.
you're down all the way down Woodland. You're on 46 in Woodland. So right where you at, them people can go right over there and be like, do you have, I need to try something different. A lot of times they're very much like, they're looking for alternative methods.
Absolutely.
They might not want to go to the doctor because they don't want that.
Denee.
They need some of that Jay Denee.
Hey.
So I'm
Jay
saying
Denee.
you have a
You got a jingle yet?
cultural. We gonna make.
We gonna make.
Let's make
that jingle.
She got the whole commercial jingle.
Yes.
What you want to do, yo? What you want to do?
We don't play at Jay Denee.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
There we go. Right here. Give her tagline. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. When I called you, what was that, Monday or Sunday, whenever that was?
That was Sunday.
That was Sunday?
That was Sunday.
It was random. What? I think he was like, what in the world? Who is this calling?
You know what? Once I hung up with you and like the initial shot wore off, I said, oh my goodness, I might be on camera. I have to get something to wear. And it's crazy because all of the aunties at the African store, they say all the time, like, you probably just wore that dress one time. Like, you could wear it again and, like, you'll be fine. And I say to them, yeah, but I could wear it again to, like, a cookout or something or on a date or somewhere else, but just not to this.
Well, I feel very honored that you even got dressed up to come see us.
All right. She got dressed up to
She
be on the
is
radio.
like,
Yes.
That's amazing.
You look beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's probably some dudes out there when you go outside that's going to be looking for you. Dude. She said, what dude?
Let me tell you something. All you gotta do is just carry this, and they will
over the ear. Okay, he can hear your smile.
I got some dudes for you, right? But you are cordially invited to our 100th episode celebration that we're having on Saturday.
Hey.
I know you might be busy. You might have a couple things, got some clients lined up, but we will be there from 7 until 10.
Okay. 7:30.
It is 7:30 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And it's to honor and celebrate not just the 100th episode that we've done, but really people like you. Mm-hmm. Because without people like you, we don't really have a show. Now, I don't mean that in a literal
I get
terms.
That. I understand that.
I really mean because, the 3 of us, the 4 of us, the 5 of us, the team members we have, we can always sit down and just talk. That's great.
Yeah.
But we created this platform to really give people space to tell their story.
And to shine.
And you are not just shining, you're glowing.
Yeah, you're
glistering.
Yeah, she is.
It's
thank you.
It's glowing off of you like it's just like a halo sitting on top of you. And I don't mean that in a real weird way. I mean that just genuinely you can feel the positive energy and the great spirit that you have.
Thank you.
I think that's a very important thing in any business because your spirit retains your clients.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who you are retains your clients. That's why they keep coming back. Mm-hmm. If you were a bad, I don't mean to say that, but if you were a person that was only thinking about money, people wouldn't come see you. Mm-hmm. And
because you were drawing us in.
Listen,
at the Noonday Festival, she was drawing us in.
Was she just drawing us in?
Right, she was drawing us in.
Energy. Yes. It was just like just the welcome was like this woman has something about her. And it's great that I felt like that. I had been meaning to call you for a minute. I told you me and Byron was going to pop up on you.
Yes.
I was like, Byron, let's go over there and holler at her. But I was like, I don't know, man. Sometimes
it was like a lot of people out there selling stuff. It was something about her. She stood out from everybody else.
Like and like I said, the fact she was in West, I was just like, yeah, we got to go see her. Mm-hmm. We got to go see her. This is a West Philly station that highlights people in West Philly, our community. So I think it's the epitome of people like you that we have to come in and bring in and talk to and share. This isn't going to be the last time you're on the show either.
So in my Martin voice, you go, girl.
That's what I'm gonna say about this, Lady T. Is there anything you want to say before we let her go?
Oh my goodness! Thank you for coming in. Yes,
thank you for having me.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
Yes, look and keep doing what you're doing. Okay, sky's the limit. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, very proud of you, sis.
Lady S, anything you want to say?
I'm always singing. You are amazing. Hey. Yes, you are, girl. Yes, you are, girl. Like you are amazing.
Thank you.
This will make a song for everything.
Right? As you should.
Let's make a song for everything. Making breakfast, making a song. But it's I think it's critical. Like I don't ever take this lightly. This job that we have is important. Highlighting people is important. Mm-hmm. Our community is important. As much as sometimes the community upsets me because y'all get on my nerves sometimes. I love y'all, but good God, I love y'all.
Well, we in Philadelphia, though. We in Philadelphia.
I ain't supposed to say that out loud.
No, you know how Philly is, though.
I don't care.
Like we love and then we hate, and sometimes we hate on a family plan, and then we love when we get back
on the family plan. I'm gonna use it.
I love my people. Don't get me wrong.
But
don't get me
they
wrong.
can get on your nerves.
But they trust me. You know what I'm talking about. This one thing we don't sugarcoat. The realness we don't sugarcoat. Because as much bells and whistles and love and kumbaya that we have, and we're realists as well. I love my people. And I say I love my people because we need to support each other more. So if you're looking for some natural care, hair or skin, whatever you're looking for, go down to 46th and Woodland. Go see Dominique at Jay Denee Naturals. Go see her. I'm telling you, it's probably going to smell like you walked into heaven. And you probably going to want to get your hair done and do all this other stuff that you do. But just make sure you go support her family. Not because she's just in the community, but she's very much an asset to the community.
Yeah.
Dominique, I'm going to let you end it out and say what you need to say to our people. What you want to say to listeners?
Thank you. I want to say, first I want to say,
plug away.
If you're listening to this podcast now, it's a podcast, right?
Yes, it is.
If you're listening to this podcast now, when you go to our website, and that's JD Naturals, JAYD Naturals.com, and you purchase $50 worth of items of your choice, you get 25% off. There is no code needed or necessary. Just for you tuning in, all of you special people. I love y'all. I just love people in general, but I really thank y'all for having me. I thank everybody that tuned in to listen, for listening. And I thank y'all for asking all of these beautiful, amazing questions. Thank you for singing a jingle for me. Thank you for using the beard care and not wanting to wash your face when you go home in the car. I am more than appreciative for you, and I'm learning how to accept all of these compliments and take them in, because I just see myself as whatever a normal person is. And people come in and they don't see me as a normal person. They see me as like this extraordinary gem that fell out of the sky. You know what kind of pressure?
You are godsend.
Thank you.
You got always deliver, right?
Sometimes it does put a lot of pressure on you. And I remember it's this one client I have. She is she's so laid back. She's so laid back. And she came in about 3 times and she was like, "You got any more gel? Like, you got gel?" And I was like, her name's Sarah. I was like, "Sarah, I'm so sorry. Like, I promise I'm going to get to it." She was like, "Listen," she said, "don't even worry about that." She said, "You are one person." She said, "You make all these amazing products by yourself."
Yeah.
She said, "If people can't understand that, then they don't need to be here."
True.
She
386 products.
There you go. And one person. Come on now. One person.
Thank you. So
she's bad. Ain't that what Michael Jackson?
Right?
She's
bad.
No, she's a problem. She ain't just bad. She's a problem.
Hey.
Where? She a whole situation. What you talking about?
What you want to do? What you want to do? We gonna get you some interns too.
Yes.
I'm gonna find a way to get you some interns.
Okay, that's fine. That'll work for me.
Yeah, you need the help, and that's not a negative thing.
Oh no, that's a positive, because you cannot do or run a business by yourself.
You can't.
That's true.
You're one person.
Correct.
You're one person. Something gonna fall through the cracks, like you say, 3:00 in the morning. I was supposed to call such and such.
Yes.
Yeah, you need some help.
Now there are some people that I could text like, "Hey, sorry, I didn't call you. You know, just remind me in the morning." But there are some people like you just don't.
Yeah. It just fall through the cracks. You don't mean it. You don't want them to, but that's just what happens, right?
But everyone is so understanding, down to I just shipped out people's orders from New York, but I'm adamant about texting them or calling them to let them know, like, if it's a delay in something, if something's missing, if my printer is on a fritz, because when I tell y'all, I do everything from start to finish. I do everything from start to finish. I order the products. I wait for them to come in. I gather them. I make them. I wait for them to get ready. I print the labels out. I put the labels on everything. I box everything up. I print the labels up for it to go. I take it to the station for it to be mailed out. So I do everything. And the fact that people are so lenient towards me, it makes me feel that I can do this job for years to come. Like, I could be 80 packing these boxes up.
Now, do your products have an expiration date?
So, believe it or not, shea butter only lasts for 3 years.
Okay.
So, if you see If you ever see me have like this massive sale, and I'm not talking about the 50% off sale that we do on Small Business Saturday. Sometimes we do it for Odoon Day, and sometimes we do it just because I feel like it. But I'm not talking about the 50% off sale. I'm talking about like if I'm selling you 16 ounces of shea butter for $5, I need you to use that by the end of the year.
Okay.
That's only happened once, but
but wait, I use shea butter like it was going out of style. Remember I used to always be shining? You'd be like, people be like, why you shining like that? It's all the shea butter. I love my hair
I just
shining.
thought you were drinking cocoa butter water.
That's what I'm doing that too. I was doing that too. For me, it's the best moisture for my skin. There's nothing else better for my skin than shea butter.
Okay.
It doesn't, I don't react, my skin doesn't react funny to it. It's just the purest thing.
But believe it or not, it's non-comedogenic. So it's on the other side. From everybody always talks about coconut oil and cocoa butter.
Yeah.
They will never absorb into your skin because the molecules are too large.
Okay.
Your skin won't open to feed it.
Yeah.
So what happens is you end up clogging your pores using it.
Gotcha.
You know. So shea butter, it'll go in. It is a slow absorber. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I love it.
But when you add oils to it, it just absorbs perfectly.
It's phenomenal for me. Shea butter, shea butter, shea butter.
Yes.
But Dominique, listen, we thank you for joining us tonight right here on Jimmy Bond's podcast.
She did, dang.
Phenomenal. She killed it. She dropped bars, dropped jewels, dropped knowledge. She's going to be doing more. She will be back on the show. I promise, family. I promise. Yeah. And we might even ask her to do some sponsorships so she can get more play. People can know more about what she's doing. And I'm going to say right now that this episode has been brought to you by Jay Denee Naturals. We thank y'all for always tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. So remember, family, to the next episode, you can find us on Good Hope Road. Screaming, stay up. Don't sleep in your dreams. Oh, I ain't done. Don't you worry about it. I ain't done. Don't you worry. Well, why you listen? You thought I skipped y'all?
I was doing hand signals.
Like, so why would I skip y'all? Why would I skip y'all? Right? Why would I skip y'all? She said, wait a minute.
I don't know what's going on here.
Wait a minute.
I'm a guest.
Yeah.
I didn't skip y'all.
But watch it. Shit, the chemistry kit might be in the car.
It is. It's always in the car.
Might not be safe.
It's in the car forever. I know sis don't go like that with me.
Okay,
but what was your point at though? What was your point? What I forget?
I just seen something in the air. I was just waving it.
Wave your hand in the air. Wave them like I just don't care.
Listen.
Sorry, Jay, go ahead.
When they hear this, they're going to be like, yo, they was having a ball in that job. You sure was. This is where we always are on the podcast.
Yes.
If you haven't been on Jimmy Bond's podcast, you know what we do is have fun. We get serious, but we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
But anyway, family, until the next episode, you can find us on Go Hope Road. Screaming, stay up, don't sleep in your dreams. And please, please, please call somebody. Somebody you talked to recently, somebody you haven't talked to recently. Call them and tell them that you love them. Because you never know when you might get another chance. For Lady T.
Hey.
Our new sister Dominique.
Hey.
Lady S.
What it do, show
Brother Ty. Brother Byron. Mama Cedar.
Yes.
I'm Jimmy Bonds. And we out. Peace.
Nice.